What's going on, everybody? Hair here, and yes, here we are, here to review the anticipated movie that's come out not too long ago. It's right now on Paramount Plus. Smile. Yes, Smile. Heard good things about it. Well, I've heard mixed reviews about it, so I said, hey, let's check it out, let's watch it, let's see what happens, let's see how it is. And I will say, it was a very entertaining watch. I'm a sucker for psychological thrillers, and that's what I will say. It was an entertaining watch. The ending, I've gone back and forth on how I feel about it. So it's great. It's your stereotypical psychological thriller. You know, you have the main character who's a therapist, and her life's just going upside down, inside out. It's crazy. The smile thing is, I'll say that's the creepy thing. That smile thing. Now I will say I do wish it had more of a backstory, and they did leave the ending open for a possible second or third or whatever the heck they want to do with it. But yeah, so you have this therapist who just, you know, is having a tough time. She sees her first victim who's smiling at her and then stabs herself, which is crazy. So that's what it is. There's this smile entity demon that's passing itself to people when they're committing suicide. So she sees it, the therapist has it, and her life's going crazy. She's seeing a bunch of hallucinations. There's just one scene in particular where she goes, the therapist has a boss who's like the main therapist lead or whatever. He comes in while the therapist, the main character, is trying to stab this other patient, and she is stabbing him. Now this is just his hallucination of the therapist, the main character. She's stabbing the guy, and he's laughing at her and like grunting at her, while the therapist boss is looking at her, screaming. He rips his face off. That was incredible. That was such an incredible scene. I was like, yeah, that was sick. That was awesome. A lot of gore, and yes, a lot of, you know, there's drama in it too. You'll see the therapist, the main character, who is having marital issues. He's out, he's in. She needs help from her ex, who's a cop. It's just a lot of back and forth stuff. And the ending does get a little bit, it gets corny, but the only reason I give it a pass is because there's this big demon entity thing that's giant and all that, but at the end of the day, it's a hallucination of hers, or what she's seeing and what the entity is or looks like. So it's fine, but at the end she ends up killing herself. So the whole movie she's trying to stay alive. She ends up killing herself, and her ex, who's the cop, sees her do it. So that basically they're insinuating that the curse is onto him now, the cop, her ex. So definitely open for a part 2. And again, it was entertaining. It was a pretty good watch. They could have made it a little shorter. It was really close to 2 hours. Probably could have made an hour and a half. That's a real good sweet spot for me, unless it's, you know, an incredible movie. But this was a really good. It was I would say, it was an entertaining watch. Will I see it again? Maybe if my sister's in town or something. I'm not sure, but it was a pretty decent watch. I will say that. I was entertained, and again, I'm a sucker for psychological thrillers, so I'll say that. But yeah, check it out. Let me know what you think. Put it in the comments. Do what you got to do. But I will say it's an entertaining watch. I'm hit and miss with movies lately. Nope, I did not like. Hated it. This one was an entertaining watch, at least I'll say that. Let me know what you think. This is the Hair out.